Hi guys, how you doing? This is a review for quiz 7 for Math 163. The first problem has to do with scaling. So let's see. We have a postcard that's 4 inches by 6 inches. Maybe it's a postcard of Baby Yoda. Isn't he great? He's 3D. And we want to make this postcard of Baby Yoda into a poster. So the postcard was 4 inches by 6, but we want the poster to be, instead of 4 inches, we want it to be 44 inches. So we want to figure out how long this way the poster has to be, right? So it's going from a 4 by 6 to a 44 by, I don't know. That's what we got to figure out. So how can we do that, you guys? I think we can set up equivalent ratios, right? We can do 4 to 6, so this side to this side is going to equal this side to the side we don't know, right? So how do we solve for that question mark? We can cross multiply. 6 times 44, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to do it another way. Okay, I'm going to do it another way. Sorry, guys. Easier way than that. Easier way. How do we get from 4 to 44, you guys? What do we multiply by? 4 to get to 44. Don't we just multiply by 11? Do the same thing. That's the easiest way to do it. Do the same thing there. So 4 times 11 is 44. 6 times 11 is 66 inches. So you could do it that way. Or you could have cross multiplied and then solved for the question mark, the unknown. You could have done it that way. But that way is just a little bit easier. So I did it that way. Okay, the second problem has to do with a shadow problem. And it's in the notes, you guys. So a tree shadow is 3 feet 2 inches. A guy shadow is only 1 foot 3 inches. The guy actually is 6 feet 2. We want to know how tall the tree is. It's hard to measure the height of a tree. So what's the tree height? We don't know. We can set up ratios again. We can set up ratios. Tree shadow to tree height is going to be equivalent. That ratio is going to be equivalent to the man shadow to man height. Right? So, okay, now it's just a matter of plugging in. We have 3 things, we have 1 unknown. So tree shadow. So you know what I did, you guys? I converted that to all inches to make life easier. So 3 feet is 36 inches plus 2 inches is 38 inches, right? Over the tree height, we don't know the tree height. That's our unknown, right? Equals the man shadow. The man shadow is 1 foot 3 inches, so that's 12 inches plus 3 inches, so that's 15 inches. And let's see, the man height is 6 feet 2 inches, so 6 feet I think is, how many inches is 6 feet? 70? 72, right? I think it's 72 plus 2, so it's 74. I think I did that right, guys, right? What's 12 times 6? Yeah, 72. Yeah. Okay, so now what do? You can just cross multiply. That's probably the easiest way here. So question mark, so times 15 equals 38 times 74. I don't know what that is. I need my calculator. But whatever 38 times 74 is divided by 15, I got a question mark, which is equivalent to the tree height of 187.5 inches. So if you don't like that, you can divide it by 12 to get to feet. And when I did that, I didn't convert it to inches. I just got 15.625. You can convert it to feet and inches if you want, but that's okay, like that. Okay, so that's the first 2 questions. The last question has to do, it's right from your notes, which I hope you're reading because I spend so much time on them. Has to do with, if you have a cube, a cube, right? So if I draw a cube real quick. Yeah, that's not too good. You have length, width, height, right? Okay. If you increase the length, width, and height by a certain factor, what happens to the surface area of the cube and what happens to the volume? How much does that increase? So you look in the notes, it's all there. But an example, you guys. What if the length, width, height went up by a factor of 3? Okay, so they went up by a factor of 3. So think about it. If you're going to take the area of each surface, it's just length times width, right? But now it's 3 the L's times 3 the W's, right? It went up by factors. So what happens? It goes to 3 times 3 is 9 length width. So didn't the area went up by a factor of 9, right? How about for volume? It's length times width times height, right? So you have 3 L's times 3 W's times 3 heights. So 3 times 3 times 3, that's 27 length, width, height. So the volume went up by a factor of 27. So I just give you a different number instead of 3. I give you a different number. Okay? So give it a shot. Let me know how it's going. Hang in there, guys. See ya.